it's always gonna be that.
What it is, women need relationships more than men.
That's the one. Yeah. Women need relationships more than men.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, try to get that. Like, if you're a woman seeing this, as they probably already cut it off because they don't like hearing nothing bad about themselves. But like, if you're a woman hearing this, like, try, like, don't be so materialistic all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Try to find you a good man out here, because I promise there are a lot of them.
Yo, man, you already know, man, the best podcast in the fucking world, man, it's that Island God Talk podcast, man. J.U. Kingmeechyyy in here, man. Another Thursday evening for y'all, man. Y'all already know it. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling pretty great today. It's another day, another great day alive, man. How can you feel anything but great?
Exactly.
I like it.
Great.
Bro, them glasses hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Great and grateful. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, I fuck with them. They just a little crooked. Hopefully, y'all can't see it too much, but yeah, man. I guess we're gonna hop right into it today, man.
Hell yeah.
So today, our first topic is just gonna be about stillness, man. Stillness is one of the three important S's, know what I'm saying? We just gonna bring up the stillness today, you know what I'm saying? And what do I mean by stillness? What I mean by stillness is, okay, so on a journey, any type of journey, self-improvement, whether you're traveling or anything, like, you're going to need to stop and to recalibrate and to take time to make sure you're still on the right path, know what I'm saying? So that could go for like a military group. They on a 3-day trek through the jungle, and they need to stop and check their maps and check the grids, make sure they in the right place, And I feel like you need to apply that to your personal journey, to your entrepreneurship journey, self-improvement, and all that,
That is very so true. Because, like we've said on here before, every man needs to know where you want to go in life. That's facts.
Who he is and where you want to go,
Exactly. So, like, and I feel we all get on this journey, and like sometimes we get lost. We get a little lost, man. So having those stillness, like, you just take 10 minutes out of your day just to like sit in absolute silence, like just you and yourself. Like, I feel like that's how you really know who you are at essence, like at your core.
Yeah, it's like that stillness is really like taking time to step out of yourself and look at everything and understand, like, so you don't get caught up in emotions and get caught up in duties. Like, that's how a lot of dudes get stuck in, like, they don't take that time to reflect and make sure they on the right path still and remember the goal, and they get caught up in the duties, whether it's through like, they got a family or they got to take care of their kids and stuff like that, and they lose track from that path that they supposed to be on as far as their purpose.
Definitely, and it happens so much, like, and it can be anything, because in this life we have so many distractions, especially in this day and age, bro. So if you don't take time to literally stop and be like, where am I going? You're gonna end up somewhere you don't like. You're gonna end up in nowhere, because like, if you're not directing your life in a certain way every single day, you're not gonna get to where you're going. Like following the yellow brick road.
Facts, because you'll get caught up in your patterns, your daily patterns. You'll get caught up in them, and you'll be doing of course, like, if you're being consistent, it's going to be somewhat of doing the same stuff every day. But you just get caught up in emotions and forget where you're trying to get to. You're going to get distracted. There's going to be things that, like, you're not going to take the time, because sometimes you might have to adjust. And part of being in that stillness is understanding, like, all right, maybe I do need to go take a little bit of a left turn right here to eventually be back on path, and you'll keep going, and now you're running in even to, like, it's gonna be obstacles either way, but you can pick like the best path, especially when you're taking that time to just stop, be still, understand, like, I have all these duties and all these things I need to do, but there's still a main path and a main goal. And like, it can be as short as 10 minutes. Sometimes you might need to take a little break from everything, and, you know what I'm saying, get a day where you just away from the business and all that, and just get time to decompress and understand, like, yo, this is where I'm going. 9 times out of 10, when you come out that stillness, you got new motivation and you ready to go.
Exactly, because we at the end of the day, we're all human, bro. We're all human, and I feel like when on this journey we develop these habits that we know we have to do everything. So you almost kind of become like a robot, to a sort of extent, because you're doing the same thing over and over and over every single day. So sometimes you got to take a look and be like, hey, like decompress, like know where you're trying to go, but no, you're still human. Like you still got to feel it. Like don't get so caught up in your day-to-day activities that you're not living life.
Mm-hmm. And another thing is don't get stuck in stillness too. Like that sometimes dudes will do that too. It's like boom, you on your path, and then you take that time to reflect and recalibrate, but you never get going again, and now you're stuck in that same moment, just like in that same hypnotic rhythm of doing probably bullshit that you started doing, but just because you stepped away from your grind. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. That's why I say stillness. We don't mean just sit around and do nothing. Yeah. Like stillness is kind of like find yourself in the silence. Mm-hmm. So even if that's like taking a little retreat somewhere, like somewhere in the wilderness, like you just got to be by yourself, like no phones, no technology, like.
Or just taking time, boom, you going back over like your you can take your goal sheet and sit with it for a couple hours and just reading over it, or read your journals, whatever you've been working on, just like checking numbers and going back over stuff and understanding like, okay, I've been on this journey for 6 months, or it's been 2 years, and I'm not seeing the increase I want to increase. That's what the stillness is for. It's for you to make those adjustments and decisions that you need to make to get the increases and take the leaps in life you want to take.
Exactly, like basically self-reflection, like self-reflect on all that stuff. It really, like you said, it can be definitely more than 10 minutes, because you can do all the decisions you've made, like go over them, like was this the right decision in this time, and like learn. That's really how you're probably gonna get further in life. It's this analogy, like there was two people chopping wood. One person chopped all day, he just kept chopping. And then the other person would take like a 2-hour break and then come back. And then at the end of each day, the person that took a 2-hour break chopped more wood than the other person.
I bet. He probably, during them breaks, not only was he resting himself so he could come back full force every time, but he was probably also taking time to like find better ways to do it. You know what I'm saying?
You want to know what he was doing?
What was he doing?
Bro was sharpening his axe.
Oh, it's an axe.
Like literally, it's the same thing. I was about to say, I know he's not gonna steal my punchline, but exactly, it's that same thing. Bro took time to sharpen his axe, so he came back. He's ready to go. Like, so he's gonna chop more wood. So
that's perfect analogies too.
Literally, like you can't just keep going and going and going. Like sometimes you need to take a step back, be like, am I in the right place? Like, how's my energy? Like, how am I doing? Is there anything I can improve on?
Mm-hmm. And one thing about like his situation, sharpen that axe. The other dude, by the time halfway through the shift, he chopping with a rusty axe.
Exactly.
And it's taking him probably twice as much effort just to do the shit, while he could have been peeping other bruh, taking breaks. Like we had to say, like, yeah, you learn from other people, but make it your own, innovate and things like that. But he's probably just so stuck in his rhythm and his pattern.
Exactly.
Chop, 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 not even noticing that he's starting to slow down, or it's not chopping as smooth as it was in the beginning.
Exactly. Damn, that was a good analogy. Nice.
Yeah.
Boom. But like, I feel like this is a big thing, bro. Cause I want to know your opinion. Cause as us as Islanders, bro, we love y'all. That's facts. So like, anything we tell our family, we tell y'all, cause y'all all our family. Like that's just facts. So what would you tell the Islanders, especially how the world's going right now? What would you tell them?
Well, what I believe you referred to is like the just like the American economy and the things that we're seeing, like other countries align themselves, and it almost seems like certain places are like teaming up with it when it comes to Russia and China.
Yeah.
To me, I don't like the fearmonger, so I wouldn't say, oh, the fucking world's about to end, but there are certain like financial things you do need to think about and be prepared, like, because like for one, having your money just in a regular bank account, it hasn't, even before this, like it hasn't been good. Not saying like it's the inflation, and the inflation is telling you that you better off if preserving your wealth in some precious metals, some physical assets. Maybe think about starting to get like overseas assets. It's this one girl, I can't remember her YouTube, but she talks a lot about getting Airbnbs in other countries and stuff like that.
That's smart.
This diversifying your portfolio, one, also improving yourself, working on your mental health and your physical fitness, and also being prepared for self-defense, whether that's firearms training and that's like combat training. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the main things, and those are things people should kind of be already doing, but just to like reiterate stuff, like I feel like it's important to tell people, like, yeah, diversify your portfolio. You see a lot of countries are moving away for the US dollar. Who knows what that's gonna do for us? Like, I'm not too much into the politics of it. I do know that America likes to go to war when niggas is fucking with their money. Like, they like to get gangsta about that shit. And they do like to assert their dominance over other countries. So I don't think it's too much to worry about, but I would just say be prepared, you know, have your passport. If you might, like, if this country fucked up, then yeah, you're probably going to want to go to another country than be in a U.S. place with the crazy people we already have and our fucking currency crash, you know what I'm saying? Like, look up and see what happened in Venezuela when their currency crashed. Like, shit went to shit, like looting and like people, like lawlessness and stuff like that. Like, those are the things. Like, you don't gotta be like a serious prepper, but the more prepared you are, the better. You know what I'm saying? Get ready so you don't have to stay ready, basically.
Stay ready so you don't gotta get ready.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, boom. But I totally agree with everything you said. But like, first off, no matter what happens, bro, we're still gonna be doing this podcast. So just keep watching us. Like, that's one thing that's gonna be staying. And just never panic, bro. Like, when COVID first hit, and you remember when everybody was panicking, like going to buying all the toilet paper and shit. Mm-hmm. Don't do shit like that. That is literally the worst thing you can do.
You better off just getting a bidet off fucking Amazon or some shit. Like,
you really would. Yeah, you really would. Now I'm thinking about it.
That's a whole different conversation. Big toilet paper don't like that. Like, we might as well go ahead and skip that. Like, go ahead.
Big toilet paper don't like that. Boo. But like, that be the thing. Like, never panic. When people start panicking, other people are gonna panic. So no matter what happens, bro, don't panic. Cause you gotta know, at the end of the day, this is America. Like, if you're in America, know how America is. America might fuck up every now and again. Like, I'm not saying we the best country in the world, but I'm just saying, like, it's not gonna go totally to shit. It just can't. Like, too many powerful people like run this. Like, there's so much money invested in America. They're not gonna let it go to shit. That's just fact. Cause like, when the rioting starts, think about how much money they literally lose.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say it couldn't. I would just say it's strong interest in it not going to shit. Nah, definitely. Like, strong interest, whether that's like the World Banks, whether it's like these big companies that rely on advertisement, like whether or not these countries, like a lot of the stuff is reactionary shit. Like, they feel like America, we have so much debt and we just print money like it's fucking nothing, and a lot of countries don't fuck with that shit. And then you have the stuff that, like, a lot of it came from what we're doing with Ukraine and stuff like that, like how all these countries are aligning and doing business behind America's back. But regardless of like the whole political side of it, it's just about being prepared. Like, you gotta understand, like, this is the 21st century, it's 2023, we see all type of crazy shit happening. Like, you need to be prepared for someone to attack your family, regardless or not if the fucking dollar is okay, you know? And you need to be prepared to possibly leave. Like, I don't know, it could be a natural disaster where we might have to fucking leave America, you know what I'm saying? Like, so just being prepared and like get your money up and diversify your portfolio.
Literally, because that's all you really can do. Like, any bad thing, like looting, like anything negative, try to stay away from that. That's just the best thing, because
I mean, it just really depends. It's like, to me, I wouldn't do nothing that hurts. Don't do nothing that's hurting anybody else.
Definitely.
Like, and that's what it's really about. It's like looting from the stores and shit. Like, yeah, those are businesses. Those businesses, they were kind of like, if the dollar crashed, they're fucked anyway. You know?
Definitely.
You're not really hurting nobody with that, but it's definitely not good to participate in, because you could get hurt. People would be going crazy for that last roll of toilet paper. Like,
I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't want, like, all-out chaos because people are going to get hurt. Like, everybody's running in stores. Like, you trying to grab the last fucking air fryer. Somebody else want that bitch, too. Like,
I don't even know how the fuck they want that. The power grid will go down, too. Like,
shit, bro. People be wilding, bro. Bro, that's the thing. If people start looting today, people are still taking TVs, PS5s. Like, they're taking...
I think that is more so for the value of it, because it's really, we'll have to rely on trade and barter systems after that. I tell you, the most valuable shit gonna be probably precious metals and bullets.
Now, if you want to loot some, you better loot some bullets, especially now. I was about to say, like, and that's not a bad investment. Like, that's literally part of diversifying your funds, buying stuff just in case shit go left. Like, you might need a gun or two, man. You might need some more bullets. I know me. I need more bullets in my gun now. Like, I only got about a clip or two. Like,
yeah, I mean, like, it's always just good to be prepared for life in general. Exactly. Like, a lot of people are gonna panic, and I would say don't be a part of the panic, because a lot of the stuff is comedy, bullshit, and imposturing and lies. Like, until some shit's really going on, that maybe, like, still don't even panic, because I mean, at the worst part, it's like the fucking meteor's coming to crash towards your fucking state. What are you gonna do? Like, if you don't have time to get out the fucking radius, why would you even panic? You know, it's just what it is.
It is. It literally is what it is. And that's how you really got to look at it. It is what it is. Whatever happens, happens, bro. Like, no matter how much you plan, like, yeah, it can help, but it is what it is. Whatever's going to happen. So, it's like, it's no need to trip.
Yeah, and if it's something that ain't going to instantly kill you like that, just you got to adapt.
Literally, whoever live, you just adapt, try to be better, like, know what the fuck went wrong, like, what really caused this to happen type beat. Because history repeats itself.
It always does, man.
So, hey, that's really all I got to say about that one. That's just facts. History.
The Fed Bank stuff, like the new thing that they're doing, the biggest problem with that is every transaction is going to go through like a bank, is going to go through like a federal credit account. So it's like anytime, so if you have your money there, anytime you spend money, the government going to know about it. Like, that's like the biggest problem when it comes to that.
Definitely. I mean, and that's literally what it is. So they're going to be able to track everything you spend, everything you're earning.
Yeah, everything you're earning. So it's like a lot of people finesse taxes using stuff like Cash App and stuff, but if they're using like that Fed Bank thing, I think it's like Fed Now or something like that.
Literally.
It was something like that, and it's going to be rolling out in July, by the way. That it's basically going to be like a Cash App or Apple Pay or Google Pay type of thing, but it's by the government or the Federal Reserve Bank.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it's just a conflict of interest. Like, you don't want the people to be like directly looking at your money that are going to be the ones like taxing you and all that stuff later on. True. Yeah, to me, it's just like a conflict of interest. I wouldn't fuck with it at all. I would just continue using other things, but I did think that they said something about wanting to like use it to step towards like using like a digital currency with it too. Like, so I guess when you load your money up on it, it'll be transferred into the digital currency. But to me, it's like, well, the way other nations is not fucking with the dollar, is they gonna want to fuck with the Federal Reserve digital currency? I don't know.
I totally agree, but I did do a little research on it when I seen it, and it was like, the way I perceived it, it's going to be basically digital currency, and they're just trying to move away from like paper dollars. So I would feel like you be able to use it everywhere. I feel like it would just be universal. That's how I perceived it.
Yeah, it will definitely, just like how you can have like certain crypto wallets, you can spend money using your card or whatever, but I think it would work like that same way, and they'll just have it in like a digital currency form, which to me, like, the whole point of even using digital currency was to be decentralized from the government. But that, like, to me, I personally wouldn't want to use it. Like, I would rather use like just a regular bank. I don't even like. Is it gonna be like? Nah, they have to get rid of all paper money. because like everybody's not gonna want to use that shit, and there'll be no reason to use Cash App or anything like that.
Literally, it would literally put everybody else out of business. Like if we're really
Especially
like any of the money services.
Yeah, if they could get like big companies to fuck with it, which even them, I don't think they want the government in their business.
Nah, like nobody would.
Like, nobody want the government in their business. They just gotta have to deal with them type shit.
Definitely. Like I feel like it will only work if literally everybody did it. Like everybody would have to do it.
They have to get other countries online with it.
I was thinking the same thing. Like it would have to work in other countries.
I don't know. I just wouldn't trust nothing like that. That's like going to the IRS and opening a bank account to me. Like
that's low key what it sounds like too.
Yeah, I'm gonna open a bank account with the IRS so they can see every fucking dollar and tax me on the money that I already got taxed on, that's been taxed already from the business, and now they know when I bought something from Amazon for $3 and they want to tax me again on that. Like, nah, I'm good.
Exactly, because you got to think, like, a lot of stuff, like, we do get away with on taxes. Well, not us, because we're totally legitimate people.
Totally. Like,
don't even play that.
But some people, like, even if I fucking, you can't even gift nobody money, like, for real, without, it's supposed to be taxed, depending on where you're at and shit, but, like, that shit is just crazy.
Oh, no, it definitely is crazy. And we're going to keep y'all updated when they release more information about it. Because even when you go on the website, like, the way they say things, it's bull jive. Like, they're not really giving a lot of information about it as of right now. So we're going to keep y'all updated. But as of right now, keep y'all money up. Like, try to get gold, silver, like, precious metals, anything that you know can't go bad or, like, don't have like $1 million buried in the ground, bro. Yeah. You don't want to. Let's not do shit like that.
In the ground because inflation gonna kill that.
Hell yeah.
You don't want to put all your shit like you don't want to. Oh, let me just put it all in real estate or let me just put it all in crypto. If you do that, it's gonna. You never know. Like what the fuck could fucking Bitcoin could go to zero and then your whole shit going. Housing market can fucking crash and you got a bunch of worthless properties and shit like that. Like
exactly.
You just want to diversify. Find a good starting point. Then once you have different things building up, diversify, start preserving some of your wealth, and that'll be more like stuff like gold and silver, because those aren't going to be like stuff that's going to jump up real quick, but it's always going to hold its value in inflation, and it kind of goes against inflation.
Definitely. And another thing, since we back on the topic, like we want to tell y'all, bro. Start trying to make money online, bro. Mm-hmm. If y'all haven't started that, y'all need to get on the wave. Like, cause I'm telling y'all, if y'all want to start it, yesterday was probably the best day, but the next best day is today. Like, get on it now. Whether it's YouTube, fucking anything. Like, even if you're just selling art online, but just do it. Have it set up in a way you can do it online. You don't need no physical. Mm-hmm. Nothing. Like, I'll just ship it to you type beat. I can ship it.
Yeah. That's a good, definitely good advice to tell them, because like it's no reason why you shouldn't be getting some type of internet money nowadays. I don't care if you trading, I don't care if you're selling a product, I don't care if you a course, you're a content creator. There's a lot of different avenues, even fucking remote jobs and shit like that. I be seeing people with like 6-7 fucking remote jobs at a time going crazy, getting $1 million a year. Like, but I ain't saying you gotta do all that, but find a way to make money where you don't have to go and sit in front of people you don't want to sit in front of and things like that. Like, make your like in it's 2023. Like, it's literally like they want people to come back in physical places and shit, like factories and all that shit like that. But if you have a voice, if you're able to talk, or you're able to solve simple problems or customer service shit, like you can find some type of online work until you're able to like create your own digital real estate, which is like online stuff that are creating passive income for you.
Definitely. I like that a lot. And I think another thing we've never talked about on here, AI, bro. If you don't know about AI, just maybe do some research on it. Like, simple as that.
Facts. Definitely, because AI can help a lot. Especially, it just depends on what you want to do. It can write your resumes. It can help you code stuff. It can create different programs and plans for you to learn different things, or it can tell you how to. It can explain things. Like if you tell me, like Chat GPT 4 or 3, whatever one you want to use. If you type in, can you explain, insert random hard concept here in a way that a 7-year-old can understand it, it's going to tell you like whatever information you need to know in a really simple way that you can understand it.
Definitely.
AI, if you, just like any new technology, if you're not using it, then it's going to be using you somehow.
Exactly. And that might be the new thing. But hey, we really don't know. But it's literally diversify.
Mm-hmm.
Know a little bit. Try to know a little bit about everything. Like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like we're getting out of that age of, if you're really good at this one thing, like, nah, you need, like, money coming in every different avenue you can. Like,
yeah, especially you on a self-improvement journey and you got some type of voice where you trying to help other people, there's going to be forces working against you trying to shut down different things you got going on. So
exactly.
Definitely need to diversify. You need to protect yourself too at the same time.
At all times. Boom. And I was in the barbershop today, man. And when you know the barbershop talks be getting crazy, like everything gets discussed in the barbershop. And we need these kind of talks. For the simple fact, niggas is fucking the game up, bro. Simple as that. And what I mean by fucking the game up, bro, with women, you gotta know. If she like you, bro. No matter what you do. Like, y'all can be sleeping on an air mattress. She gonna have the best time of her life just because she like you, type beat.
Yeah, I definitely believe that. I believe now it's things that you can do to make a junk like you better, but it's like a lot of dudes, they wait till after the fact that they already made a bad first impression, and then they trying to try hard and shit like that. Like, nah, approach a junk with, you're gonna need good game, you're gonna need confidence, and you're gonna need good hygiene. You know what I'm saying? After that, it's just your aura is gonna, like, she's gonna know very, very quickly if, like, she like you and want to fuck with you or not. You know what I'm saying? By, like, the first impression, basically. And after that, like, that's where most dudes, they turn to, like, fucking tryhards and be doing all this extra shit. And usually they doing it for girls that don't even deserve it. It's like the dude that DMs the girl multiple times hoping for a response, or he's liking all her pictures and stuff on the gram. And it's like, those the dudes that are more so kind of like fucking the game up, because you already know the girl, she don't want you. You know what I'm saying? Like, why continue to, like, press on? Why not try again with a new joint that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, you can get a better first impression, and maybe she likes you more for just who you are, so you don't have to try to pretend and do extra shit.
Definitely. That's my biggest thing. So when you notice, like, really mess with girls that like you, bro. Like, if a girl don't like you, don't keep pressing it, because there's literally more women out here than men.
Exactly.
So there's no reason you should be stuck on this one girl, or keep DMing her, or keep liking her story. Bro, if you DM a girl once and she leave you on red, dead it.
You're inflating her value, and you look
so
desperate, and now she probably feels more than what she is. And a lot of dudes, they do it on the girls that, okay, she just got her face is terrible, but she got a fat ass, so I like all her pictures. I don't want to fuck so bad, so I'm DMing her and sliding up on all her stories and stuff like that. Which, like, yeah, you fucking the game up. You making, because, like, a lot of these girls wouldn't get no attention from men if it wasn't for, like, this social media age and stuff like that. They would literally probably only get attention from the horny old man across the street from her. Now I'm saying, like, on a daily basis at least, like, she'll have to go out and probably look her best to get a lot of attention from guys, because there's going to be other girls around that are also looking their best, rather than just getting the jumps from what's it called, just getting, like, the social media validation and stuff like that niggas love to throw out for free. Definitely.
Because literally, and we say you fucking the game up, bro, because it's literally, you're boosting their head so high. So now you're dealing with a girl so even if you do get the girl, let's say you DM a girl like 3 times, she probably answered on the 4th. She said, okay, let's go get food. She said, but really, she's not even gonna say let's go get food. She's gonna like buy me dinner. That's what she's gonna say. Buy me dinner. Mm-hmm. And you thinking, damn, all I got to do is buy this bitch dinner, and I mean, I'm in there. I'm in there. You might be right. You might just be in there, but just know, after y'all leave dinner, you're probably not gonna get any buns. Yeah. Simple as that. Because now she knows, oh, he's a trick. I can play with him a little bit. I can probably get like 3-4 meals out of him. Might get a movie date and some more. And she knows she does not have to give you nothing.
As a man, you really gotta value yourself, and you really gotta respect yourself, so you don't put yourself in these situations where women feel like they can get over for you, or use you, or make you try extra hard just to get that. Here, nigga, damn pussy, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to get that, like, no pity pussy. She just feeling bad for you because you did all this extra shit for her. Like, nah, like, let her like your game, let her like your style, let her like the way you move as a man off jump. And like, if she values you, she's gonna show you that in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? If she don't, if she's one of these girls that's like, that talk about her worth and all that bullshit, like a lot of girls, like, it be the ones that's so ran through, that's always talking about that worth. I said that shit earlier, and this girl was walking by. I don't know if she thought I was talking about her or not, but she made a crazy looking face. But it's true. Like, I had just seen a post. This girl I know she's like a ran through thought. Right? She's talking about, like, don't confuse a girl playing hard to get with her just knowing her worth. I'm like, what is your worth? Like, you fucking ran through thought. What value do you bring to a nigga besides the fucking being difficult and a fucking headache? You know what I'm saying?
Literally in the hallway.
She's one of them types that post her conversations with men or her close friends and shit like that. And she's literally be just the mean dickhead asshole to niggas, which to me it just be seeming like it's for no reason. Like, maybe the niggas deserved it or whatever, but to me, we're not gonna talk for 2 seconds if you act like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just having that zero tolerance policy from that bullshit from women. Because I gotta deal with being on this purpose, trying to build this $1 billion empire. I'm not dealing with no women bullshit.
Exactly. And pity pussy's a real thing. I'm glad you brought it up. Like, yeah. And I'm telling you, you do not want no pussy that's just here, nigga. Here. Like, you're trying so hard here. Just get it. Because, one, it's not going to be good, bro. It's literally going to be a waste of fucking a nut, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, you might as well just fucking went on JD. Y'all know what JD is. Like 304. Like, what's that shit? 304. Like
304s?
Yeah, like, got you a 304 and had it like that way. That you'll probably have more fun that way. Instead of paying like a date right now like $50-$60 at least. Running $56
and
3
all you
times.
Want is pussy? Shit. You waste of time, you gonna end up in a long situation. Might even get a baby mama out of the fucking
oh
shit.
My goodness.
Just cause you was trying too hard to fuck, and instead of just like boom, kind of setting your intentions up front, not being too pushy about it, but like showing your interest, but also showing that you don't really give a fuck if she fucks with you or not. You know
exactly.
Like, that's kind of showing that is that like a woman that's gonna attract her more, because 9 times out of 10, most of these girls, especially if she got social media, she's getting random validation from niggas all day, every day. So if it's a dude that you cross her path and you're not really giving her that, you just may say, hey, give her a little compliment, but you're not pressing her, she's gonna be wondering about you. Like, damn, why he not pressing me like the other dudes? Last dude gave me a compliment, was all on me, asked for my number, and was trying to fuck. Now I'm saying this dude, he just said I got nice shoes and kept it moving. Like,
exactly.
It brings a different vibe to him.
Definitely. I feel like you'll get so much further that way too, especially now in the age we live in. Because, bro, some girls are really crazy out here. Like, I'm talking paid just for their time type beat. Like it was the story we were talking about today. Bros it's me and my brother. We at the gas station. We see this guy. He walks up to this girl and was like, "Hey, is it cool if I pay for your gas? I'll fill it up just to get have a conversation." $60 off rip. Now, mind you, where we're at, we off Belmont. So don't get me wrong, you might got some money out there, but you're not good enough to be spending $60 just like on this random girl that you're probably not gonna get nothing from. Like, and it was the fact that not that he did it, it was more so the fact that like you you're literally fucking the game up. You're probably not gonna get no pussy. You just lost $60, and you got to think she's gonna use that same tank of gas to go fuck with another nigga. My word.
And now you just inflated her self-esteem.
Oh my goodness.
And made her head so big that she's gonna be acting like that with the next nigga. I seen this one girl. Her car was fucked up. Her car got towed, I think, and she posted her message too. Like anytime a girl posts her message, I don't really feel bad about talking about it, just in case you see it. But stop posting your shit. Literally. She posted a message and the dude was like, what's going on? Like she's like she told him she had to handle something. He was like, what's going on? What you gotta handle? She said my car got towed. He like, what happened? And she just started going off. Now mind you, like that is a kind of dumb question, but like if you fuck with a nigga, like if a girl fucks with you, she's gonna just answer the dumb question like, oh, I left it in the tow zone, like, cause obviously it's probably something like that, like if she had too many tickets or she left it in the tow zone. What she wanted out of the nigga probably was like, oh, I'll help you, I got you, how much it costs to get it back, blah 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 blah, instead of him asking for that. But it's like, what, I don't know their relationship, so I can't say if she deserved that from him or not, but it's like you can tell she doesn't respect that nigga. She posted a message and was like, blocked. Who else want to get blocked today?
Exactly. I was about to say she can't respect him anyway, because damn, that's crazy as fuck. Like that kind of fuck with my mind a little bit. Cause and you should know, like a girl that's posting her like posting about her life, like she wants something. She's gonna want something. So he fucked up for even asking the question. Really, if you're not trying to pay, you should probably just keep your mouth shut on that one, cause that's what she's gonna want. Like like a girl posting like, ooh, I'm hungry on the story. She might want you to take her out to eat. Like that's just something that's known, kinda. So be careful with these girls. That's what I'm saying. So like y'all first date, it should not be. I feel like you should keep it under $30, bro. Especially if you like. And I feel like $30 a max, bro. For the simple fact you don't even know this girl, bro.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. It just depends on like what level you at in your life. Nah, I'm saying if you a billionaire, like you might go to fucking I can't think of the restaurant name, but you might go to some expensive ass shit and it might be like a band, but you're a millionaire or billionaire at that time. If you're not none of that, if you 6 figures or less, you probably don't need to be going that hard on the first date, especially if you are trying to get to those next leaps and shit.
Exactly. Because I'm telling you, bro, if she likes you, she likes you. Like, most of the time, like, you won't even have to spend no money. Like, you just really need the quality time. You just really need to get to know her. That's why I said, hey, check out my man Uutvlive course on YouTube, Uutvlive on Filter. He gives all the game straight like that. Because it should be that FaceTime date, like.
Facts. Especially if you didn't have time to ask her the correct questions when y'all first met, or maybe it just wasn't like the right moment for you to like press all those emotional buttons with her. Then you gonna want to like if you gonna want to know like am I about to waste my time? Like am I gonna get what I want to get out of this situation? Like you don't want to and does she like me? Like know what I'm saying? That's this to go with the topic. Like does she actually even fuck with me? Is she interested in me, or is this bitch just she seen what I got, or she think I might be a lick, she think I might be green, she thinks she can be a leech to me and latch on to me and give me a little bit of pussy and just drain my accounts. Like
exactly. And we not saying this is all girls, but some of these girls, bro, they just not the best, or they got another nigga, bro. Like,
and it all comes from their innate nature and wanting resources. It's just they weren't taught the right way to go about it, and like I feel like the woman that gonna always end up with the most resources from men is the one that treat men with respect and love and understand how to be submissive and guided by a man. Like those are the ones that are always gonna get the most resources. The ones getting the Birkin bags and all that shit, the fucking rappers and shit like that, they may seem like they're getting the most resources, but they're getting just mostly materialistic bullshit that it's gonna be a new Birkin next year, and now their Birkin is old, and they just this $40,000 bag just sitting in the closet, you know.
Exactly. Now, like, what do you do with that? Like, like that's not gonna hold much material value over time. just like really a lot of things. And that's what, and we're really going so hard about this because I feel like it be the nice guys that be falling for this shit. Like the guy at the gas station that paid for that lady gas, that's a great nice thing to do. Like I wish we lived in a society like where men can do nice things like that more often and not feel like they're getting taken advantage of. Because like
what happened was like men was very chivalrous like that. Nah, I'm saying, but that's what happened. Exactly what you said is niggas started getting taken advantage of. Now we in the age where niggas is trying to adjust to the game because now we got this game of damn these girls want to be sluts and want to have fun, do whatever they want, but also want the traditional roles out of a man when we can't give them that. We can't give them that because if we do, now we're just fucking slaves that work and give resources and buy shit and buy houses and pay bills and give dick and that's all your purpose is at that point if you like valuing a woman so much that you just giving her whatever the fuck she want and she don't deserve it.
Definitely, and you gotta think you're not getting nothing in return. We're not saying, and it's not even pussy we're talking about, bro. It's really the love that like keeps men going. Like I was barbershop talk, bro was like, bro, I don't comb my hair for no nigga. Like he don't comb his hair he combs his hair for women, like straight like that.
For future mate that it depends on what time it is in his life. If he just want to fuck some, or if he's looking for like that future mate that will make his life easier in some forms. Like beyond the pussy, that's the major thing. Like some areas a nigga is not as fucking good as a woman might be in those areas, and like a nigga does want that complimentary thing now. And we in an age where if you build your bag up, like you can get that complimentary thing from multiple women if you want to. So that's what women gotta realize. Like a man, he really don't need you as much as you need a man, because a man, he can just use his money and get a maid and get this and get that and get a professional masseuse and stuff like that. So it's like we gotta stay in our place of like power and dominance, but also still treat women with grace and respect. We just the ones that don't deserve respect. We just ignore them and let them do what they do over there with the niggas that's gonna deal with them.
Exactly, because really like women need men, but men also do need women. Like it's like, don't get me wrong, purpose over everything. It's always gonna be that.
What
purpose
it is,
over
women
everything.
need relationships more than men.
That's the one. Yeah. Women need relationships more than men. So it's like, try to get that. Like, if you're a woman seeing this, as they probably already cut it off because they don't like hearing nothing bad about themselves. But like, if you're a woman hearing this, like, try, like, don't be so materialistic all the time. Try to find you a good man out here, because I promise there are a lot of them. Simple as that.
Facts. Good, hard-working niggas.
Boom. And this is a tough one. And as a man, we go through hella stuff, man. It just makes us stronger, though. But and I want your take, and I'll give you my take after. But, like, what do you think hurts more? Like, losing, like, a girlfriend of, like, a couple while, or losing your eater, bro?
For me personally, I would say, like, I mean, if you're setting your life up right, your girlfriend will be your main eater, so you'll probably end up losing both. So I think that can be a little bit worse. It just kind of depends on where you are. Like, if you really on your journey, you're not trying to fuck with too many junks, or you really not looking for nothing serious, and you had that one eater, and you like, yeah, you my main eater. Like, this will be the one I call on. I need to get right. You need to get right. You feel me? Like, that's gonna be the one you call. So in that scenario, like, yeah, the eater can be definitely worse. But if it's like, boom, you done made sure, you like, whether like she already had the top game or you done coached your joint how to like suck you for correctly, then she's gonna be your main eater. So if you in the relationship already and it's like, boom, you getting the eater thing from your girl and you got other benefits, that's gonna be worse. But if you on your journey and all you had was that eater, man, it's gonna be, I feel like it can be equal, like.
Definitely. I totally agree. It really just depends on where you are. Because if you've been dating this girl for a while, we not gonna say you're not gonna love her. But I think it's just how you lose it. That'd be the one.
Yeah.
Cause most of the time when you lose your girlfriend, bro, if you lose her to another nigga, that's crazy. Your actual girlfriend, that's
you're
crazy.
Probably gonna be done when you lose your girlfriend. So
literally, that's crazy to think just losing your girlfriend. But I feel like most of the time when you lose your actual girlfriend, you're losing her because you're breaking up with her.
Yeah, true.
That'd be the thing. Sometimes when you lose that eater, man, it's just she probably did some fuck shit. Like
she might have did some fuck shit, or she started catching feelings, or like, it's a lot of ways you could lose your eater.
That's crazy, but it literally is so many ways. So I feel like, and I seen this post like, what hurts more?
What's fuck shit though? Like fucking with another nigga.
Bro, fuck shit is literally fucking with another nigga, sucking another nigga dick. Like
to me though, it's like, see you be in them situationships, like, but to me it's like, if that's your eater, like I'm not even like. Wouldn't want to think about it, but I'm kind of already assuming she's fucking. Probably, I'm not her only client. You know?
I'm not her only client.
I might not be her only client unless I'm there, unless I'm giving her like, in minimum probably 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? You're not giving her that, you probably not the only client.
That is crazy. Me personally, and you caught it on the head. Me personally, I like to keep all my eaters to myself and all my girlfriends to myself. Simple as that. Like if I got
that's already constructed from the beginning though. Then I can see how that would fuck you up if she started sucking another nigga.
Literally, like, and I feel like, and this is just like a personal story for me, cause growing up, like, and especially that first eater, bro, like. I was so young. Like, I felt so young. And it's like, damn, I finally got to eat her. Like, damn, she really... I didn't think, like, how many dicks has she probably sucked before this? How did she get this good at eating dick? That's another thing you got to talk about. Like, just know, bro, if you next girl you meet, you have sex with, she's just so good at sex or so good at eating dick, just know she's been doing that shit. She's been practicing.
And me, I was mostly like thotting and shit and hoeing and shit. You know what I'm saying? On my player shit, but... So it wasn't even about like having a certain eater. It's like certain different points, but I always kept like multiple on deck. Like when it came to like a Friday, Saturday night, I had like a boom. I'm gonna hit her up. I'm gonna hit her up. I'm gonna hit her up. Whoever the best one that's trying to link, I'm gonna go with that one out of that. Or if I've been with the other one too many times, up with this one, and sometimes it gets swapped out for new girls and stuff like that. I would just keep like a little rotation. Like to me, it's like one is too much of a. I feel like I'm damn near getting into a relationship type shit. You know what I said, especially if I only have that one, then and I'm just like on some single shit, and I only have that one, I'm gonna still be looking for other eaters. Like I can't just see me being like a single nigga
with only one eater.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like,
that is
probably like when you younger, definitely. But like I don't know, like it's just like, or if you. Also, I wasn't on like self improvement and all that stuff too. Nah. So it's like it makes sense to only have one because you don't want to be juggling multiple. Like I seen a post where the dude was like, his money got higher when he got the stability of fucking with one girl versus being the playboy that's always trying to meet a new junk. Because now you always communicating with bitches and trying to balance that with your personal journeys and shit.
Definitely, that can get very taxing. That can be because you're wasting energy, even like sending out a text, bro.
Yeah,
like it's still energy leaving. But literally, and I do feel that. But that you went about it smarter than I did when I first got in this game. Me personally, I had one eater, so when I lost that one eater, it kind of hurt a little bit. Like that's the one time I felt like my literal heart break a little bit. Like that's how I knew I was too involved because I was like, damn, that shit fucked the nigga up. I ain't gonna lie. But, like, you know, you always bounce back. But in this journey, just know, like, you shouldn't be entertaining multiple women. But, like, if you have, like, only one eater, you might want to get a couple, bro. That's what we're telling. I'm telling you that. Like, make sure you got a couple.
I want to back up. Like, if you're not on monk mode, yeah, you might want to have maybe 1 or 2 backup eaters. You just don't want to be like how I was. Because I was wasting so much brain power on seeing who I'm going to fuck today. Like, just wasting, like, crazy brain power, but it's like when you putting all that brain power towards it, you're gonna get what you want. But then at some point it's just not gonna be fulfilling. You're gonna be like, all right, like it's just shit's getting old. You know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna start dealing with little problems because they are women, so they're gonna come with some problems and shit.
Exactly. But like I honestly do feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, like I feel like you either gotta pick one or the other. You either need to have one, like one just song you fucking with, or you need to have a rotation, bro. Like simple as that. Like the in between, I feel like that's where niggas have the most trouble. Like if you're a real life player though, if you're a player like and you can boom boom, I'm still doing this, but I just hit her up and she just like come to the crib like easy. Or have that one like, and that's just your single girl, like whether she's your eater or more like a girlfriend, just have her doing her own thing. Simple as that.
Yeah, man. Make sure them Jones making some money for you. You know, like I ain't saying you gotta be pimping, but you can be running some OnlyFans agencies and shit like that. You know, if you want to.
That's when you get more advanced though. Yeah. Like you just starting off, bro. Get you one eater and stick with her, and then she gonna break your heart. And when she breaks your heart, then you start your self improvement journey in real life. Like then you can get a couple, and it's just not as much brain power if you can just tell her come to the crib, like, and get her ass gone. Simple as that. But man, that is the end of today's episode, man. Thank y'all for watching all the way through, man. Watch your fucking eater. I'll tell you that. Make sure y'all like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, man.
Yes, sir, man. Like the video, comment, subscribe, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. J.U. Kingmeechyyy, 2 days a week. We gonna keep doing this. We gonna keep being here. Make sure y'all check out our personal channels in the description, too. We dropping mad content, new vids every day on our personal channels, and definitely dropping gems. I'm saying we taking what we learned and sharing it with the world, man.
Exactly. We love y'all, man.
We love y'all, man. Yeah.
For sure.